18 South African influencers are in hot water because of this rather shady Russian program. I'm sure by now you've already heard about this ALABUGA program thing, which was being promoted by some of South Africa's creators to specifically young women between the ages of 18 to 22, which is quite strange to me. Anyway, this whole program promised a perfect package: accommodation, a career, a good salary, basically a good life in Russia. It's like the Russian version of the American dream, pun definitely intended. So Alabuga is not a company. It's apparently a special economic zone in a place called Tatarstan, which is someplace in Russia, I suppose. But now this whole thing bombed when flags were raised claiming that this program is linked to some serious criminal stuff like human trafficking. According to Ken Opala, who's a researcher for a global initiative against transnational organized crime, this whole thing about human trafficking is not entirely correct, stating that it's more like deception and manipulation, so people are basically being lied to. It's a scam. But another really strange thing that he mentioned is that some of the recruits that are already part of this program have signed non-disclosure agreements promising to not expose none of the details about the program. Now, that is quite strange. But hey, we're not gonna get into too much detail. This is not investigative journalism. This was just for context. So when this became a national conversation, the South African government stepped up and initiated an investigation which indirectly implicated these online creators. And it seems like some of their accounts have been deactivated. I don't know if that's permanent or temporary, and they had to make apologies to their respective audiences. Okay, so why does this story matter so much for creators in general? Well, it's a learning curve. See, now it's tough for them, but it could have been quite simple. 2 words: due diligence. So what are your thoughts now that it seems influential creators are being used to perpetuate organized crimes or scams? Has now attention truly become the new currency or weapon? Leave your thoughts down below. And if you are interested in topics involving the creator economy and anything about creative technology, it would be smart if you gave us a follow. Thank you.